Alrighty guys, a little Pi information here. Alright, as you can see, you're looking at a block of circuitry. Okay, now what this happens to be is a Raspberry Pi 4. Okay, now this is the one with 4 gig. Okay, and 64-bit. Alright, it's got the upgraded processor, the whole 9 yards. This thing is pretty sick by itself. And I went ahead and there's a couple add-ons that you could do. I did a power board on it, okay, which allows you an IR, which will control power on and off, and also software power on and off, okay. Uses 12-volt power supply as well, so we don't have to worry about amperage anymore. And then I went out, and what we did was we've got Subtronics Technologies. This is an M-SATA card adapter going to USB 3.0. Alright, and this is 1 terabyte. Okay, so we're going to call this the Angry Pi Titanium version. Alright, now what I did those upgrades to it, alright, for a reason, as I always have a reason. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'll plug this little puppy in. Okay, I'm going to plug that in, and we'll plug our keyboard in, just for ha-ha's sake. And we've got a mouse on there. And, there she be. Alright? Like I said, now, what happened was with this is there's Raspbian and Debian that they came out with, a Raspbian Buster kernel, which works on this. But I have a favorite, okay? And there was a person here who did this, and they got Ubuntu server running on the Raspberry Pi 4. And there's a precompiled image of it. Okay, now mind you, it is hack and slash. Okay, it is definitely hack and slash because there's a lot of things that you have to do that he does go over. Okay, his name is James A. Chambers. All right, and there's a lot of things you have to go over with this thing, and there's a lot of things you got to do as far as config text and command line text, and also you have got to set it up so it sees the SSD drive and all that other happy nonsense. Okay. So it boots off of the SD card, but then it points to the SSD drive. Okay, now I have to build an image for the SSD drive. All right, yet no big deal. But Ubuntu server, if you're comfortable with command line, yeah, then it's great and wonderful. Okay, but if you want a desktop, you can download a desktop to it. You could download Xface, you could download GNOME. It doesn't matter. But be prepared to spend about 10 hours downloading all of these objects and then having it compile it and put it on there for you. Okay, so, it's a rather lengthy process, all right, but it does work. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to boot this thing up. As you can see, the remote works real good because it came on. All right, now, I forgot to plug the HDMI in. That's not cool. Hang on. Let me get the HDMI here. Oh my God, where did I put it? This is terrible. Oh, wait a minute. I see it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab hold of this. And we'll plug this in here. And it's an HDMI to mini HDMI. Okay, I'll plug that in here, like so. As long as I don't break the damn thing. Let me see here. Yep. There we go. Alright, now, as you can see, our SSD drive is working, everything is all working on it, okay? However, though, what I'm going to have to do is because of the way that this works here, I'm going to have to shut it down, unfortunately, and then restart it. Okay, so we'll pull the power on it and we'll start it back up. Okay, and now we should see our monitor should come on. Yep, there it goes. Okay, and as you can see right now, what it's doing is it's loading Ubuntu server. Okay, as you can see, it works rather well. Alright, now, mind you, right now it's not hooked up to the internet or anything like that yet. Alright, I did fix the Wi-Fi on it, that was another hack and slash on the kernel. Also, if you want kernel modules, yeah, you're going to have to download them too. Alright, because like I said, this is This is a hack and slash type deal here for right now, okay? But it does work. And once you get everything going on it, it actually works very, very well. The reason why I wanted Ubuntu was because of the simple fact is that everything is compatible with Ubuntu. Everything. Okay, I mean, when you do updates to it and everything, it all works. And you know, one of the main reasons is that I want to do a Kodi build on it as well, and also a RetroPie. So then that way, then you have everything all in one on a desktop. Okay, and this thing is extremely fast as well. It also we can overclock it. You know, we could do all kinds of crazy stuff to it if we want. All right, but you know, for the most part though, this is like a desktop computer basically. Okay, and right now what it's doing is it's doing a start job on the network because it is a server. So right now it's looking for the network. It's not going to find it, and it's going to take it a little bit for it to boot. And then we're going to come to the Ubuntu prompt. All right, and then we're going to log in. And I just want to show you that it does work. All right, it's just a lot of craziness, you know, doing this, and it's still in yet. I still have to get it on the M2 SSD drive that I got underneath there, which I'm going to format, and then we're going to put it on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the SD card, and we're going to point it towards the hard drive and make it boot to the hard drive, which is going to be way quicker than the SD card, okay? Because that's where the bottleneck is of course the SD card, because SD card read and write is not really that great. Where as to, you know, this thing right here with an M2 with an M-SATA drive, you know, this thing is capable of 500 megabytes per second write. And as you can see, we're up. Okay, press enter here. There you go, Ubuntu login. So Ubuntu, yep. And we'll do our password, and as you can see, there you are. All right, and let's see here, mount. Yeah, we'll do a, let's see, sudo mount -a. Okay, yeah, and it mounted everything. Okay, so anyway, you know, as you can see, it's up and running. And by the weekend, it should have a desktop on it and everything. And I just wanted to, you know, I'll post a little update to it. But as you can see, it works really good. The SSD drive is working. Okay, we got our indicator there. Pi's working. Power's working. Everything's working. And this thing is connected by a USB 3.1 Generation 1 connector, which goes to the 3.0 USB socket and then down into the SSD card. So, anyway, there's your Angry Pi, okay, and hopefully it isn't going to be too angry when I'm done with it. So anyway, just look for an update. I just wanted to, you know, shed a little light on the subject and everything, and show people how it does work and everything. So, you know, there it is, and like I said, she's running just fine. -ALX. Yeah, I mean, there's all our processes and everything running, so, you know, seems to be pretty happy. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, listen, have a great night and everything. Just wanted to let you in on a little Pi 4 action and what's going on with that. And it seems like this thing is going to become really big. It's already big, thanks to the Raspberry Pi 1, 2, and 3. And it's got a crap load of developers. I mean, these guys are crazy on this stuff. You know, the GitHubs are nuts. So, you know, like I said, you know, it's really a really nice machine. And for something to be so small and be so powerful, I cannot wait for them to come up with a full-blown version of this. Ubuntu Mate, the gentleman there, he's working on it though. But it's in his spare time, and it's going to be at his leisure, and he's not going to have a lot of time, you know, to do this. But it is coming, so hopefully we'll see that. You know, we'll see the fruition of that soon. You know, but there's quite a few OSs out there that this thing runs, and I mean, you know, and it runs Raspberry and Buster right out of the box. So, you know, I mean, either way, you know, I mean, it works great. So there you have it, man. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to share it with you guys. You all have a good one, and I'll holler at you later. Take it easy.